Hi, welcome back to my channel, and thank you everyone who's been praying for me with my health issues that have been going on. This video, I'm going to do a Goodwill book haul of Catholic books and a CD I got. One of my favorite bands is the band Mr.Big, and this is their second album. Lean Into It. It was nice to see that they had a copy of it, so it's nice to have a second copy of it because it's one of my favorite albums of all time. Someday I'll do a review of this album. But yeah, this album came out in 1991. Yeah, 1991. And this was one of my favorite memories of high school, was getting this CD and learning some of these songs on guitar and bass. So yeah, eventually I'll do a video on that. But anyway, oh, I did get this at Goodwill along with the other stuff, but they just didn't put a Goodwill sticker on it. And yes, the CD is in it in case anyone wants to know. This is a book on praying the Psalms. It looks like it goes through and it explains to you how to go through the Psalms and use it as a prayer book. And then in the back, there's some other books they suggest. Here's what the spine looks like. It says, Father John Henry Hanson, O-P-R-A-E-M. I'm not sure if you're supposed to pronounce that or if that is part of his name. Praying from the Depths of the Psalms, and the publisher is Scepter. Here's the back cover. Unfortunately, they put the sticker over the back cover ISBN, but I will try to figure out how to do, when I do a review of this individual book, I will do a ISBN. But instead, for this video, I'll just list the book titles and the authors. Because I found this at Goodwill. The cover sticker was $2.99. And then I got another Scott Hahn book to go with all my other Scott Hahn books. This is The Lamb's Supper. Has a nice icon on the cover. Here's the spine. It says The Lamb's Supper, Scott Hahn. It has that artwork again there. And then here's the back. Oh, I forgot to do something with that previous one. But the forward is by Benedict J. Rochelle. And then here's a review by a priest. Hold on, I'm going to set this one back down and go back to this first book a second. I forgot to read a little bit of the back of this so you get an idea of what it is. I'll read this paragraph here. The Psalms speak with us and for us. They express to God the joys, sufferings, anxieties, and exaltations of the human heart. They thereby teach us how to pray. Dr. Aaron Cariardi, I think that's how you pronounce that. I could be wrong. Anyway, back to Scott Hahn. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure I did as much as I could. I'm going to read this part here. Of all things Catholic, there is nothing that is so familiar as the Mass. With its unchanging prayers, the Mass fits Catholics like their favorite clothes. Yet most Catholics sitting in the pews on Sundays fail to see the powerful supernatural drama that enfolds them. Pope John Paul II, who's since been sainted, described the Mass as heaven on earth, explaining that what we celebrate on earth is a mysterious participation in the heavenly liturgy. So it looks like this book is going to go through Mass, so that's really neat. And then I found a book by Pope Francis called The Church of Mercy by Pope Francis, A Vision for the Church. Here's the spine, and this is published by Loyola Press. I have some prayer books that were published by them, so they published some really good stuff. Here's the ISBN on that one. I'll read this top paragraph. In the years since he was elected, Pope Francis' simple message of mercy, service, and renewal has spread to every corner of the world. Through his gentle demeanor, selfless actions, and welcoming call for service to others, Pope Francis has captured the attention of a world longing for an authentic message of hope. We want to hear what he has to say. So that sounds like a really cool book. And then this is a translation of Augustine's Confessions that was translated by F.J. Sheed. I think he's the author of a theology book that I've seen recommended a couple times, but I'll have to double check on that. This is a second edition of his translation, and it's published by Hackett. And the introduction is by Peter Brown and edited with notes by Michael P. Foley. These two names I have not heard of before, but I thought it'd be neat to have yet another translation of Augustine's Confessions. Here's what the inside looks like. It's got footnotes, which is nice because that'll help with understanding Confessions. Because I've tried reading Confessions before, but the edition I was reading from really didn't have any helps to understanding the text. And then this is another book on saints. This is one my OCIA teacher recommended. It's Butler's Lives of the Saints. And the sticker goes over which edition this is. But it's a revised and updated edition edited by Michael Walson. And here's the spine, Butler's Lives of Saints. It's published by HarperCollins. And I will read a little bit of the back. For more than 2 centuries, hold on, I'll move this a little closer. For more than 2 centuries, Butler's Lives of the Saints has been hailed as the authority on the Christian patron saints. Now in this new edition of the original classic, Michael Walsh, oh here it says Michael Walsh, has culled the rich resources of earlier editions to accentuate the more modern and best documented saints. And what it does is it gives you a date, because if you come to the top, sorry, I didn't do this very well here. This is September. It says September up here. So September 29th, and then it gives you the names. And this is 2 saints, because it's got the SS. And then on the 30th of September, it's St. Jerome. And this book has some underlining from a previous owner, but that's okay. It's readable. It's nice to have this edition of a book on saints because from everything I've been told, Butler's is one of the best ones to get. Now, I don't know enough about these books on saints to say if that's 100% accurate information or not, because I only became a Catholic back in December. But this looks like a book I'll be very much interested in reading. So that's my Goodwill Catholic book haul. And once again, so we got Butler's Lives of Saints, Augustine's Confessions, The Church of Mercy by Pope Francis, The Lamb's Supper by Scott Hahn, and the subtitle is The Mass as Heaven on Earth. I forgot to mention it. And then Praying from the Depths of the Psalms. And then Mr.Big's Lean Into It CD, which I will do a separate video on that for sure. Some of these I will do separate videos on as well. I hope everyone's having a good beginning to 2024. And I hope everyone's being safe with all the snowstorms. If you're in the part of the U.S. that is right now going through a snowstorm. So I hope everybody's okay. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps. So I will see you in the next video.